Are we really gonna do this again? Seriously. Seriously. Does this have to happen every single night?
Oh golly, now the space age is calling. The fallout is starting to fall. Oh well, they say the future is now, but I don't understand it at all. Don't understand it at all. Oh golly.
Hey everybody, it's me, Timmy Flowers Guy. And man, what a frustrating, disappointing, kicked in the balls Flyer season. I don't know what's going on with this team right now. Seriously, can you guys stop giving 1 point? Do you realize you need to win in regulation? Do you realize that? Let me spell it out for you. REGULATION. That's how you spell regulation. I don't know what's going on. Let me tell you the truth. I haven't been feeling good for 2 days. But now, I'm feeling better, and I want to express my opinion. I want to express my disdain for the way this hockey team is playing. A lot of people may have different opinions about the Sam Moran hit last night. But I looked at it. I looked at the hit. And yes, Moran did hit Sezikis in the head. And whether the penalty was a 5-minute major or a game misconduct, a hit like that, you can't do that. You almost cost your team the game with that hit. And I'm gonna admit it. Yeah, I'm a Flyers fan. But I'm an honest Flyers fan. That was a bad hit. That was kind of cheap. I'll admit that. I don't know if it was on purpose or by accident, but either way, it looked like a dirty hit. And Sam Moran, you're better than that. And you need to learn that you can't hit people like that. We don't need another Zach Ronaldo. We don't need another Tom Wilson. We don't need another Scott Stevens. We don't even need another Jimmy Gauthier. You need to learn not to hit people like that. I know it's been hard for you with all the knee surgeries and all the injuries. It's been really hard for you to get really a sustained amount of hockey games. But still, when you hit somebody, you have to watch out for the number. You don't hit a man when his back is turned and you're right behind his number. You don't do that. You're a professional hockey player. You should know that. And thank God we killed that penalty off. Could have been worse. But you have to think before you hit. And you have to think. You have to think of your team. You have to think of your teammates. That hit was very selfish. And you should be ashamed of yourself. You need to look in the mirror and realize what I did was wrong. And if you get suspended, then you get suspended. Because what you did cost us the game. And you can't do that. You can't do that. In games like this, that means so much to the Flyers. But the points that they need right now, you gotta do that. And another thing, can we stop giving up the first goal? It's really getting old. It needs to stop. You need to stop giving up that first goal. And the reason why so many goalies are playing good against the Flyers is because it's April and teams are trying to get in the playoffs. So the goalies we play against are looking like Brodeur. I mean, Ilya Sorokin, he was unbelievable against us. Yeah, he gave up a fluky goal. He gave up another goal, but you know what? The Flyers, what they did in overtime was stupid. They get a penalty, and that pretty much cuts the chances of the Flyers winning in overtime. We get a shootout. Carter Hart does all he can to stop every shot the Islanders fire at him. He even did that in the game too. And the Flyers in the shootout, they never know what happened. Why? Nolan Patrick, I'm not being mean here, but Nolan Patrick hasn't really done anything. Well, actually, he started deteriorating. He comes in, he looks like he's gonna score. Sorokin stops him. Sorokin has really long legs. And that's why Detroit couldn't get a pass. And then you go and you put in Nolan Patrick to shoot second for the Flyers. And what happens? He doesn't score. Just like in the last game against the Islanders. Carhart makes a save, and then Cloisereau shoots third. Sorokin stops him again. Now it's time for the Islanders. Bavillier and Brock Nelson scores on the Flyers. The Islanders take their first lead in the shootout. And Joe Farabee goes in. It's been a frustrating night. The rest of the season has been frustrating for Joe Farabee, and I don't see this as a confidence booster. Farabee goes in. Sorokin makes a spectacular save on Farabee, and the Flyers lose 3-2 in a shootout, just like they did last Saturday. I give credit where credit is due. The Islanders are going for a playoff run. You've seen the trades they made. You see who they got. They have Zajac, Travis Zajac, and Kyle Palmieri. The Islanders team, they're trying to build a good playoff team. And I think they have it. And unfortunately, it looks like the Flyers don't have it right now. I'm not saying it's over. I'm not saying that there isn't a chance, because stranger things have happened. Look at 2010. Look at the 09-10 season. The Flyers were the unluckiest team in the league. At the beginning of the season, they were wonderful. They were amazing. But then, later in the season, they started getting injuries. And made the call people up from the Phantoms, and it got so bad that the Phantoms didn't really left on the roster for the Flyers to call up. And it got hard. It got real hard for the Flyers. But they made the playoffs. Last game of the season. It took the last game of the season to make the playoffs. Now, I know that is a very difficult feat. But maybe it can happen. And if it doesn't, oh well. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. It's a hockey game. Life goes on. You wake up the next day, and life goes on. And you forget about it. But I'm not giving up on this team. But if they don't make the playoffs, like I said, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. I'm not. And I'm not gonna get sick over it. And I'm not gonna whine, cry, and complain. I am gonna be a sportsman. I'm not gonna be like that. I just wanna say, Chuck Fletcher, you need to do something. What the hell are you waiting for? Make it straight. Do something. You're the big shot from Minnesota that can get all this stuff done, but you do nothing. You have done nothing but sit in your fancy office chair at your fancy desk with your own name placed on the desk, your fancy pens, your fancy pencils, and your cheap knockoff suits that you wear, that you're just sitting there doing nothing. See, the Islanders, they took initiative, and they got two great players. What did you do, Chuck? You just sat there and watched it go down. You just sat there and watched another team make a good trade. So, you are terrible. You are terrible. And you're dragging this team down with you. And that's a damn shame.
Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat the question? You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. And you're not so big. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. And you're not so big. Life is unfair, so I just stare at the stain on the wall where the TV been. But ever since we've moved in, it's been empty. Why I'm in this room, there is no point explaining. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. Life is a test, but I confess I like this mess I've made so